morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always, told out of Voice of Radio. So today, we need to take a little bit of a look at a couple of rather exciting new products that have gone and been revealed, etc. Now, somewhat annoyingly, it has been, well, not long. It's been a couple of days since I updated my release schedule for the Pokémon TCG, published that, put it out there, felt good about myself, didn't miss anything off, and then like 5 minutes later, Pokemon are like, hey, here's a new product, which isn't on your release schedule, Ross. Never mind, we'll do it again next month, we'll make sure this is on there. What we've got is a Boltund V-Box. And this is going to look a little bit strange and a little bit familiar, because it's a V-Box just like we've been seeing for a long time. But just like we've actually seen in the Pikachu V-Box that got revealed the other day, we've got an extra promo card in here. We've got an extra Wooloo in this box, just like we got an extra Mimikyu in the Pikachu box. I cannot be the only one that actually thinks that's really cool. I like this. Now, this is actually even more special, because the Pikachu had the Mimikyu, and that was kind of cool, and it's a holo Mimikyu. The thing is that it's a Mimikyu that we'd seen before, and we'd seen it as a holo before. We had seen it popped into US products. I don't think we'd had it over here, but we had seen it popped into US products. So now, having this Wooloo here as well that hasn't been printed as a holo promo before, I think is absolutely fantastic. And let's be clear, right? We're not getting hugely excited about this Wooloo. It's not a hugely exciting card. It is literally just a reprint of the Wooloo that came around in Fusion Strike. The one that's got knock away, 20 damage, flip a coin if heads, 40 more for 2 energy. This isn't a card we're getting excited about. And Wooloo's cool, but there's only one Wooloo I'm getting excited about, and it's not this one. It is the one from the 100 Start Decks promo deck, the Korokoro one over in Japan, that has the art by Okacheke. That is the Wooloo I'm getting excited about. But if you're telling me that we're going to be getting an extra promo in all of these Pokemon V-Boxes in the future, and these are retailing for $20 just like they were before, and it's literally just that they're giving us an extra promo, and I don't think they've taken anything out, and I'm fairly sure they're still just $20. So if you're telling me we're literally just getting an extra promo, essentially for free, yeah, I'm down with that. That sounds good to me. I'm alright with that. Also, fun little side note, it was not the only Wooloo in Fusion Strike. You could argue it's not the best Wooloo, but then it does have 70 HP. Worse attacks, more HP. I'll let you decide that one. So this is kind of cool, and we've seen it in the Pikachu box, and we've seen it in the Boltund box, and at this stage, I think it's fair to say that this is going to be the deal moving forward, which is lovely. So as for Boltund, what we've got here, we got a nice little description. Charge toward victory with Boltund V. By channeling electricity into its legs, Boltund V can run non-stop for 3 full days. Using versatile moves, this quick Pokemon has the speed you need to unleash electrifying combos in your next Pokemon TCG match. In addition to a foil promo card featuring Boltund V, you'll find extra treasures in Pokemon TCG booster packs. And then you got the contents there, you got your Boltund V, your oversized, your jumbo Boltund V, your Wooloo card, 4 booster packs, and a code card for Pokemon TCG Live. What is this Boltund? Where does it come from? It comes from the 100 Start Decks. This is the Boltund V with a lovely sticky out tongue playing in flowers artwork that came around in the 100 Start Decks over in Japan. But the attacks might look slightly familiar, because this is, in fact, the exact same Boltund V that we saw coming around in Fusion Strike. We actually already have this Boltund V. It's already been released. Not only do we already have this Boltund V, we already have the full art version of it, because that also came around in Fusion Strike. We've got Smash Turn, which does 30 damage, and allows you to switch to the bench if you so wish. And then you've got free energy, 120, but it also does 30 to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. It's that one, ladies and gentlemen. It is that exact one. Which is weird, because one of the very few character rares that we've had confirmed to definitely be coming in Brilliant Stars is Boltund V. But it's not this Boltund V. That is the character rare, which is a reprint of the original Boltund V, the one that came around in, I want to say, Rebel Clash. And incidentally, it's a card I really like. I did those videos for Pokemon last summer? Summer 2020, I want to say. And one of those I was showing deck building on PTCGO. One of the decks I built was just a stupid turbo Boltund deck. The theory being that's a very straightforward deck with lots of 4-ofs, good way to show deck building. And man, I like it. I really like it. It's a very cool card. This one, I don't like anywhere near as much. It was Rebel Clash, incidentally. I don't like this one anywhere near as much. I really don't. I'm sorry. I think the one from Rebel Clash is better, but it is worth pointing out the one from Rebel Clash will be rotating in August, September this year, so we're not going to have that much longer to actually be playing around with this, which is obviously sad and all of that, and we can cry about that another time, but this is the worst Boltund V. And the fact of the matter is, we're getting the better Boltund V with the fantastic character super rare with Sonya, and that's going to be coming in Brilliant Stars. And again, that is confirmed. We've got the English language scan of it. So, yay, I suppose. And I can kind of see why they've done this. It would be kind of awkward if this Boltund V alternate art, the one from Fusion Strike, was in Brilliant Stars, and the character super rare of Boltund, but that was the one from Rebel Clash, was also in Fusion Strike. It would be weird if we got alternate arts of two different Boltund V in the same set. So I suppose I get that. That kind of makes sense. So now it turns up in its own box instead. Incidentally, the Pikachu box does feature the Pikachu that was also in the 100 start decks. Are we going to be getting a new promo, extra promo every time moving forward now? I hope so. There's no reason to believe we definitely will or definitely won't, but 2 in a row does seem to be showing a pattern. Do you need this Boltund V-Box? No. You definitely don't. It's just the alternate art version of the one that's in Fusion Strike. This is absolutely skippable. If you want to collect the promos, you got to have it. If you want to be having this particular artwork, you got to have it. That's essentially it. It's a very inessential product, but it's cool. So there we go. Speaking of inessential products, there are different versions of the Eevee V Heroes tins. I know. Now, these are the versions which are a little more expensive, and they come with 5 booster packs, and they are side-on landscape rather than portrait. Of course, I showed you these Eevee V tins the other day. Still don't have separate images of those, I'm afraid, which is a little bit sad. But we do have these images of the 3 of them all separate and landscape and all lovely like that. The thing is, they are exactly the same as the ones we looked at the other day, but these are 5 booster packs rather than 4, and they have a different tin design. For what it's worth, if you're really clutching at straws, there is new artwork on the tins. The tins themselves have new artwork, and these landscape tins do show off the artwork way better. So if you want these for the new artwork of these evolutions on the actual tin themselves, these new landscape versions are actually better than the portrait ones I showed you the other day. But these are still just straight reprints of Evolving Skies. And these are decent cards. You know, the Espeon I don't really like very much. But the Sylveon's got that phenomenal ability, lets you search for an item card, and it ends your turn, but in a pinch it's great. And the Umbreon is still a decent card that evolves up into that phenomenal Umbreon VMAX with the Gusting. These are still cool cards, but it is important to note, and we can actually see it really clearly on these images on the screen, and we couldn't see it before, we can see it now, and we knew it anyway, but just to confirm, these are definitely reprints from Evolving Skies. You can see in the bottom left-hand corner, you couldn't on the previous ones, you can on these, you can see that they have the numbering from Evolving Skies. They're not promo cards, they're not promo numbered, they are just straight reprints from Evolving Skies. So now you've got different versions of them, and look, if you're a big collector of Sylveon, Umbreon, or Espeon, and they are 3 of the more popular Pokemon to collect, especially Sylveon and Umbreon, you're going to want these. So that sounded mean to Espeon. People love Espeon too. You're going to love, maybe even more than Sylveon. I don't know. They're all popular, all right? My point is, these are cool. And if you're a collector, you're going to want the tin, if nothing else. But the tin is the only thing that's new. Regular booster packs, reprints from Evolving Skies, cool tins. You've been warned. For now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know what you think about these. I want to know which of the two tin designs you prefer. I want to know if you're going to be picking up this Boltund box, and I need to know if I'm going to get this or whether I skip this one. I don't know. I kind of like the artwork. Is it worth it just for that? I'll have a think. For now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear from you guys, so let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.